Hi everyone, this is Andrea Galately from Team Witch Doctor on the TV show BattleBots. If you're not caught up on the latest season of BattleBots, we now know the top 16. If you don't know the top 16 yet, you better go and watch it because we're about to reveal some major spoilers. Usually when we do fight recap and repair videos, it's just us talking you through what we did at the time. This year, after our Scorpios fight, we went ahead and recorded some footage in the pits so that you can see real time the kind of work it takes to keep these robots running. So let's go back to the BattleBots pit so you can see the changes and repairs we made after fighting Scorpios to prepare for a battle against Sawblaze.
Hi, my name's Steven. I'm part of Team Witch Doctor, and what I'm doing right now is taking the weapon motor apart to check the magnets having cracks and that the enamel on the wires for the winding are still good. To do that, I take out the brushes. I'm about to take off the faceplate, and yeah, that's what I'm doing. I don't know. I like that. Well, there's debris in here. I think we might have. Yep, we have a broken magnet.
Oh boy. This is why we check the motors every time,
yep.
If they're still working.
I was rub it against here, and we're gonna check all the motors now.
Good catch, Steve.
Just knocking out the grooves. All these nice things in our groove.
So was this up from our last fight?
Yeah, this is the Scorpion stuff. It's actually in really good shape. They didn't get us very much. I thought they nailed it, but this was the worst thing, and it just had a slight indent, and then there's a couple nicks here. Nice gash. But otherwise, this is in good shape. Bearings are pretty good. I think they may need to be, I'm going to inspect them, but one feels a little crunchy. But I just wanted to knock this out of the way first. If you forget to do this, it breaks the belts with a nice little sharp part right there. You're down a belt automatically. So just knocking the edge off of it.
So I am working on taking the wheels off. We're gonna probably replace this chain. It's been through 2 fights. It looks okay. It is stretched, but we want to find failures before they happen now. So we're gonna work on taking these off, and because we saw a shattered gearbox, I think we need to check this side as well. And all that starts by taking all these things off the front so that the motor can pop out.
At the end of our fight with Scorpios, we noticed that one side of our drive was a little bit crunchy. It was not as smooth as it should be. So we suspected that there was something wrong in the gearbox. The crunching sound seemed to be like about 3 times every revolution. Our gearboxes are 7-1. So just with that information, we knew it probably wasn't the very smallest spur gear stage. We suspected it was the intermediate stage. We just got it open, so let's take a look. So just as we suspected, it is the intermediate stage. You can see here that we have 2 missing teeth in this stage of the gear. The teeth were just hanging out in the gearbox. They're actually over here now. So that definitely seems to explain it. Since we saw the failure in this one, we didn't notice any issue with the other gearbox, but we're probably going to check it anyway. Even if it looks good, we should replace it because if this one broke, it's actually likely the other one is about to break also, unless there was a particularly hard hit on this one, but that's not a risk that we're going to take going into this next match. Here you can see the graveyard of weapon discs that we've left in our wake so far. These are the weapon discs we used in our match against Hydra. These here are the ones that we used in our Kraken fight. These are our original spare weapon discs that we got retempered to have as backups, since we weren't sure if we'd be able to make new ones in time. We're really hoping not to have to use these in case it was a material issue and not just a heat treat issue. And over here are our new AR-400 weapon discs that we plan to use for the rest of the tournament and the bounty hunter fights. We used the discs that Chump cut out for us versus Slammo and Scorpios, and they're pretty dull now after all those hits. So with the extra time we've had since we had to make those discs, we got some more disc water jetted locally. As a super backup, we had a teammate back home ship us our weapon assembly from the 2019 season. This weapon has seen a whole lot of abuse, so we're really hoping not to have to use it, but it's a reasonable option if we absolutely have to. It has never failed us so far, and it's been proven to work throughout the whole 2019 season, so it's really not the worst backup that we could have. I'm sure this will be a long, hard-hitting match versus Sawblaze, so we're using our brand new, sharp AR-400 disc to give us the best chance of some really good hits. I really hope you enjoyed that behind-the-scenes look at what it takes to keep these robots running in between matches. Now that you know what we did to prepare for Sawblaze, make sure to tune in to the Top 16 episode to see how we did in this matchup. Thanks for watching!